All right, hello, we are live. Hello, everyone. Let me put information in the drop-down menu. Okay, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I think I have it all situated now. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream. So I have a small pre-booking list already of 4 people, which means I have 3 spots left for tonight's live. If you guys were interested in getting a reading, all the information's in the description box below. But again, I only have 3 spots left. And yeah, so I'm gonna get right into it just because I do have a list that's already formed. And I originally said 7 and I'm like late because I made a mistake. So I'm not sure if those people that booked are like trying to get me at 7, but anyway, we are going to start. This is the order I have. I have Glorious, Trina, Courtney, and Catherine. So I have some spots left for tonight if you guys wanted to book, but I'm gonna get right into it. So Glorious, if you happen to be here, let me know because I didn't get your question. And if not, I will come back to you and I will start off with Trina, but I wanted to make that announcement. So Glorious, if you are here, let me know what your question is. I know that you put a regular deck pool plus Oracle, but I don't know what your question is. But I'm gonna move on to Trina and then definitely say hello in the chat, Glorious, if you are here. So Trina, we are gonna do your reading and you go on 18 plus and channeled messages. Okay, so and then I read your text. Okay, so how is Bradford feeling about you after last night? Where is this going? Because it seems like he's still set on Hunter. So what is Bradford feeling about you last night? And where is this going? Because it seems like he's still interested in Hunter. And then I have the context of like what happened last night. And then hi Tamara. Definitely, I have 3 spots left for tonight, so if you wanted to book one for yourself as well, I can get you on the list. Yeah, no problem, girl. Okay, so Trina, how is Bradford feeling about you after last night? Where is this going? Because it seems like he's still set on Hunter. How is Bradford feeling since last night? Okay, well, a lot of cards want to jump out. And I just want to take them one by one, Spirit. So, okay, thank you. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Fool. Whoa. I mean, it'll be interesting to do the channeled messages. Clearly, he has a lot to say that he's not saying. Hi, Diana. How are you? So we have the Fool, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the World, we have the Hierophant. Okay, Tamara, I got you. And Tori. Okay, sorry, Trina. Sorry about that, girl. So we have the Hierophant. I mean, so far, this is looking pretty good. Because we are starting off with the Knight of Pentacles, and he's been lingering in, like, a lot of your readings. He's kind of been there, hanging out, chilling, and we've been sort of waiting to see, you know, where this was going to go. If they were going to, like, come through with an actual relationship. And what's interesting about the Knight of Pentacles here is clarifying it is the Hierophant. So how he's feeling after last night is that he could see this really working, and it would take a leap of faith, and it would be kind of blind because, like, you guys do have a past and a history, and, like, you know, due to the connection with Heather and everything, it's a little messy. And they know that, but they feel like if you're willing to, like, take a leap of faith, like, so are they. And they feel like you are because, you know, you guys have lasted this long. And I feel like this connection is going to come very full circle. And we've been saying that, or we've been sort of preparing for that, because we knew up front that he had feelings for you and he was hiding them. We knew that he had wanted, like, a relationship in the future, but he wasn't being very upfront about it. So this is coming very full circle. This is coming towards, like, okay, so now it's finally getting to the point where there could be a actual commitment, and that commitment could really lead to something. So let me finish the spread. We have the Fool clarifying we have strength. Seven of Pentacles clarifying we have the Nine of Cups. So clearly they really like your Netflix and chill moment. They definitely liked hanging out with you last night, that's for sure. And they could definitely make a habit out of it. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles also traditionally kind of represents planting seeds and a foundation and starting something solid. But I think in this case, with that Nine of Cups clarifying, it's just like they can see themselves with you, even in the most casual of ways, just because they're so comfortable with you and they know you so well at this point. And I just feel like they're very attracted to you. And aside from that, it's like your personalities like match up. Like, you guys have a lot of chemistry and compatibility. So I'm really seeing that for you. With that Hierophant clarifying, I feel like they are starting to consider a relationship more now on the basis of, like, the present rather than the future, which is where they kind of were for so long. It's like, oh, the future, like someday. And it's because of, like, you know, the conversations that you guys have had. I feel like he's been really enjoying your conversations, like your late night conversations. I definitely get that energy from the Nine of Cups. So how he's feeling about yesterday is like he really liked, like, the talk that you guys had, and they really liked, you know, just, you know, the intimacy part of the connection, the pillow talk part. Like, yes, they love, like, having sex with you. They think you're super attractive. They think you're beautiful. But they like that they're, like, you're their best friend, that they can have these, like, heart-to-heart conversations with you. We have trust and we have reconciliation. So I definitely think you're going to see them again, which is kind of inevitable because you guys have been seeing each other pretty consistently. But I feel like maybe coming up, there's going to be something else that they reveal to you. They're definitely digging you and your vibe and your energy. So I would trust that the situation is just going to continue to head down where it's been heading down, because this has really happened in the order that we said it would. And, you know, it's happened a lot sooner than I thought. So things are kind of like on track, you could say, as far as the connection goes between you two. So I'm going to pull a few more oracle, and then we're going to do your channeled messages. And hi, Trina, we're doing your reading right now. And then Livy, I don't think you sent me enough. I'm not sure which kind of deck pool you want. But I don't do just channeled messages like as a singular unless you get the mediumship. So let me know which one you wanted, which reading, and if not, I can refund you. And then Heather, yes, you can still purchase a question. So can you, yay. And then after that, we will be booked up for tonight. So I only have 2 more spots left for tonight. Okay, So what's the current energy of the connection? Okay. I will take, oh, well, I'll take these three. So I feel like we have here and now. It's like I had just said, you know, things were always kind of like in the future, in the future, in the future. And I feel like now they're like seeing things in the present and wanting to do things in the present. And they're really enjoying it with the Nine of Cups and the milk and honey. It's like they really are comfortable with you. They really do see themselves with you. You guys are kind of opposites, but you attract. And there's like a compatibility, a chemistry. And it leads to this comfortability between you two. Like you're, you know, they feel like they can be themselves around you. And I think that's really important for them. And Libby, it depends. If you want mediumship, like if you want like a good channeling session of like from your person, what they would say to you, that kind of thing, then 15 more. But just go to the description box below. If you want a regular deck pool or an 18 plus or whatever it is, you'll just send the difference on that, or an extended deck pool. It's really up to you what you're looking for. But if you wanted channeled messages, I would say the mediumship package, definitely. So yeah, Trina, let's do your channeled messages and let's see what Bradford would say to you. So what would he say to you? Okay, Libby, I have you as number 7, and Heather, I have you as number 8. What would Bradford say to you? What would Bradford say to you? Whoa. What would Bradford say to you? We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Emperor, the Knave of Wands. What would Bradford say to you? I feel like I'm really stuck in my feels. Like I have this idea of like where I want to go in the connection and where I want to be with you, and it seems like a very clear path, but you know, I'm also, I feel like just really hurting, and I think I'm just dealing with things in a messy way, and I'm kind of dragging you into it. And every time I'm in the moment, like obviously I'm really enjoying myself, I really like it, but then that moment passes and I think about like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it like that, maybe I shouldn't have been so forward. I don't know, it gets the best of me because I'm so attracted to you, so it's hard not to, but it's like I keep telling myself that I'm going to work on myself and like work on this connection and be better somehow, some way. And I don't know, I just I think I'm just kind of going through it mentally, and so I'm not really expressing myself that well, but I just have tunnel vision for you, and I feel like whenever I get near you, it's sort of intoxicating. It's really hard to hold myself back from like being with you sexually, and we have so much fun together, and there's so much like, I don't know, I feel like I laugh a lot with you more than I do with anyone else, and it's just fun time. And I know that it's kind of frustrating because like you want answers or you want something now between us, and I'm sort of in this involvement with Heather. I mean, not, I don't even know why I said Heather. Hunter. I'm kind of involved in this with her, and I know that you think that there is something to compare, but there isn't. I don't think anything is like happening between us necessarily. I guess I'm just confused, and I like want closure, and I want to speak to her and understand like what that was all about, like what the point of it was. I think I just want to like understand, and that's why I'm still kind of like talking to her. And I'm, you know, if she was to explain it to me, I feel like I could try to understand her. I don't know. It's hard. I don't really know how I feel about the situation. I just know that I'm like really trapped in my feels. And then since last night and like, you know, last time, everything that's kind of happened and like transpired between us, now I'm like more involved with you and like looking into that connection, and I just feel like I'm being irresponsible in a way because I'm like just being a mess. I don't know. I just know that you're the person I could talk to about this, and I enjoy like opening up to you and talking to you. I just don't want to hurt you or do anything wrong and like repeat the cycle again, because I really care about you and how you feel and what you think and how you perceive me. And I see us, you know, being a good couple. Like, I think we'd make a hot couple. I think we could do a lot together and be a lot together. But I'm just like, and I want to say all these things, but I'm just really stuck in my own energy in my head right now. And for that, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like retreat and stay away, but it's hard to do that around you when I'm so attracted to you and so comfortable around you. But I do want to be fair, and I want to, you know, restore our friendship so that we can be in balance and sync and just on the same page about everything, and so that you could see me as someone who's being more stable. All right. So that was your channeled messages from Bradford. Thank you so much, Trina. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Courtney. After Courtney is Kat. After Kat is Tamara's friend Tori, and then Tamara. After Tamara is Libby. After Libby is Heather. All right, you guys. So going on to Courtney, let me pull up. You got a regular deck pull and a timeline card. Okay. Okay. So regular deck pull and timeline card. Has he started to make attempts of expressing his feelings? However, he communicates in a really awkward way. Will he be able to fully express himself to me anytime soon? Okay. He has started to make attempts of expressing his feelings. However, he communicates in a really weird way, awkward way. Will he be able to express himself to me fully anytime soon? We're starting off with Justice, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. They don't mean to express themselves in an awkward way. They're just not very good with their feelings. They really are interested in you, and like, I think what they want to communicate is that they want like stability or like they want you guys to be official. Like they want, they want you to be their girl. They've been observing you for a while, and they really think that you guys would make a good match. They really like you and they appreciate you. Yeah, we have the Empress. They think you're really beautiful. They appreciate you as an individual. They feel like you're a really hard worker. They feel like you make a lot of good decisions, choices. You know, maybe you have a really good career, or you're in school, or you just have a nice plan. I'm sensing that this person is pretty practical, and that is like turns them on when someone else is practical and like logical. And I feel like aside from that, they're super attracted to you. Like they could definitely see you being like the mother of their children, their wifey, you know, whatever their fantasy is or in their imagination as far as like a romantic relationship goes. I think mostly though what they're trying to communicate, I think the answer is yes. They're definitely going to try to express themselves better. But like mostly what they're trying to communicate is that they want to be together, they want to be in a relationship. And that's what I'm seeing so far. I haven't even finished the spread out. We have Temperance. Yeah, they want equality in the connection. And it's interesting. I mean, it's not like they're looking at it like there's no equality in the connection, but it's more like they want you guys to be a pair. I'm just seeing a duo, a couple, a pair in a relationship. Like they just want like monogamy essentially. And yeah, and this is cute. And with the Eight of Swords clarifying the Ten of Wands, they're awkward. They don't know how to express themselves that well. They're very stuck in their head. Maybe they don't know how you're gonna respond. Maybe they might think that maybe they just now I'm getting awkward. Maybe they're going to just they have the self-awareness to know that they're being kind of awkward, and they're just kind of nervous. You know, like they're just like a nervous person. They don't want to come off wrong, and I don't know. I think that they could just be really stuck in their head about this. And, you know, they definitely want stability with you. They want to imagine like a connection with you. And I think that they're trying to gain the strength or the confidence, or better yet, the courage to say all these things that are on their minds. I think that they have really deep feelings for you. And the thing about them is they are a very like logical and practical person. So part of their feelings are interconnected with their logic and their brain. And they're like, we would make a good match. And like, they like that. And I think it's funny that the Free Yourself card is coming out in reverse, because it's like they kind of don't want you to be free. And I don't even know if this is a negative thing. It's more so they just like want to be in a relationship with you really badly because they feel like someone might take you. We have playfulness and you deserve love. So they find you to be very lovable, and, you know, hence why they want to like lock you down. They don't want you just like out and about. Anyone can get you. That's super funny. But they're like, we would make like a good heart. Yeah, they like want loyalty. I think they're scared that you're gonna say no, or you're not interested in that way with Orphan. Maybe this person has abandonment issues, and maybe even looking more into it, maybe they have codependencies, and that's something that I think you should look out for, because they might be afraid of being alone, or they're afraid of being alone due to abandonment issues, or they're just afraid that you're gonna like abandon ship and be like, I'm good, I'm not looking for that. So, but they want a relationship with you, they want loyalty, they want equal give and take, reciprocation. And I think, you know, by the summer is when they're probably going to ask you to be in a relationship, and that's how they're gonna express themselves. So I would, you know, any day now, any week now, because we're headed into July. So there you go. Summer is here, and I feel like this person wants a relationship with you. All right, Courtney, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Catherine. Okay, so Catherine, you got an extended 18 plus reading and timeline cards as well. Ooh, super fun. Okay, so hi Kat, how are ya? So your question is personality and looks of your next romantic partner. Personality and looks of your next romantic partner. Okay, that's a fun question. Personality and looks of your next romantic partner. Okay, we have Temperance in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Personality and looks of your next romantic partner. Is this Three of Cups? I didn't think it was in reverse. We have the King of Wands. Personality and looks of your next romantic partner. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have Death, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, personality and looks of your next partner. So I feel like this might be someone who is like going to be really confident and like maybe even pretty like husky, muscular, tall. I feel like there's someone that definitely is confident. Like they're super comfortable in a room, they light up a room, they like maybe even feel like they can, I don't know, I just feel like they're super confident. Like they might be extroverted, I guess is what I was gonna get on. Like they could kind of like start a conversation with anybody. I feel like this is someone who might be a partier, or they like to party, or they like to drink. I feel like this is someone who can be very intense in their personality, and maybe that's what I was getting at. Like they could be very dominant, and I don't even think in a negative way, but just like they know how to dominate, they know how to get the attention, like they know how to get the room looking at them, like that kind of person. They can kind of speak to anybody. They're sort of a chameleon in like who they can talk to. I feel like this person is not the most stable. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like they're kind of like all over the place, and they could have a drinking problem, or they could have, you know, I was reading something earlier today about how like addictions aren't just like, oh, you just have an addiction. They're usually coping mechanisms, or they're formed by a coping mechanism, which is to cover something like depression or anxiety. I feel like this person might have depression, or like at the point in which you meet them, they might be kind of sad, or they might be very introspective with that Five of Cups showing there. Three of Cups kind of clarifying. I feel like maybe they're just sort of a partier or a drinker. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone who, you know, I don't know. I don't see them as the most stable. It could be that this is like your next romantic partner, someone that you have like a fling with, or friends with benefits. Like it's hard to like clarify that with spirit. Or it could be that like there's a whole journey and a whole story here that we're only getting like a snippet of it because we're trying to describe like initial things about their looks and personality. I feel like this person though, like looks wise, they might have longer hair. They might take pride in their hair, and it might be kind of wavy or maybe straight or curly. This person might also like take care of their beard, and they could be like, you know, very into that. That's like one of the things that they do. I think that they definitely care a lot about their look. I think that they take very good care of their body. They try to be very muscular and very like in shape. I do think that they're sort of shredded, but I do think they have longer hair, maybe even a beard. This is someone who I think, you know, is a fun person to be around, like a fun conversationalist, a fun, like a flirt. I do feel like they're going to be very sexy in the bedroom. They're someone who is going to like take charge and be very dominant. They're probably going to like tear off your clothes, and this is someone who's very touchy-feely, you know. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to stereotype. I was like, they could like not be from here, like from this country, but like not to say that other countries are more touchy-feely, but it's different. I feel like body language and like flirtation. There actually has been psychological studies, by the way, about this and how close people stand to each other, like dependent on like where they come from. It's very interesting. Americans are very like, okay, don't touch me. But the point is, I think this person's very handsy, and I feel like they are going to just be all over you pretty much. I do think there's going to be like a big nice attraction there. Hi Courtney, I just finished yours before this one, so definitely rewind. We have finances and career. It was really cute, Courtney. I think you're going to like it. And unrequited love. What is that? Finances and career. So this person could be a bit of a player, and they could be someone that doesn't usually like fall for people. Like I said earlier, I do think they're dealing with something. It could just be a romantic partner that's coming in next, because we have very soon, and that this is like the first one that, you know, Spirit picked up on because they're coming in next. This is something to look out for sure. But if it's just for like a casual fling, I feel like, yeah, get that. They have BDE energy is kind of like what I wanted to say, but it is chaotic, and I do feel like the masculines out there that have big dicks are chaotic. I feel like you just can't get one without the other. It's like that devil dick, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But the point is, I feel like it could be a little chaotic, the connection, but aside from that, they're very sexy. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Let's do your timeline card. Oh, you got an extended. So I'm actually going to put more tarot cards on the table. I totally forgot. When is this person coming in for you? Whoa. Oh, shit. We have online in 5 days. No way. That would be crazy. Especially if you're like on a dating app or something and then you meet them like this week or in a week. That'd be crazy. Okay, so what else? Tell me more about their personality and their looks. I do feel like they're very tall. You're the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're going to be very kinky. Like, definitely dominant in the bedroom. Definitely big dick energy. This is someone who's, like I said, they're not afraid to put on a show. They're not afraid to have attention. They're not afraid to have the neighbors here. Like, they don't care. In fact, they like it. And I do feel like they have long-ass hair. Oh, my God. But I feel like, yeah, they're pretty shredded. They're ripped for sure. They care a lot about their body. Here's the thing. We're kind of getting the energy that they're a player. They're pretty chaotic, you know, all of that. But upon meeting you, you know, everyone else was sort of just like a place filler. You're like it. Like, I do feel like they're going to change their ways because of you. There's something about your match that is going to get them to be a little different. Yes, they're still going to be hot and sexy, and they're going to, like, fuck you right and all that stuff. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, Empress, I do feel like they're going to come at you pretty fast, but in a different way. I do think this person is going to, like, respect you. They're going to want more, like a relationship and love. And this is not their usual thing. This is not usually how they go about things. So I definitely think that they are going to be very attracted to you. I think that we have Empress here, and that's coming out because you are not just going to be like a thing that they want to hit and quit. This is someone that's going to want to stick around. They're going to find you to be very exotic looking, very different, and they're going to I think they're pretty flighty. I think they're pretty, like, they're a player. They might be a fuckboy, like, all that. But something about, like, you is going to kind of change that. Maybe you are their bottom line or their standard or their dream girl. And then as far as they look, I do feel like they're going to have long hair, maybe a beard even, or both. They're going to take really good care of their body, be really ripped, all that great stuff. And then there's a possibility you could meet them very soon. All right, Kat, I love you and appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really hope you meet this person. You're going to have to send me a fucking screenshot and, like, send it to me on Instagram and be like, okay, I think it's this person. I'm going to die. All right, Kat, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to move on to the next person, or should I say persons, which is Tamara and Tori. All right, so let me know who's first and what the questions are. So, okay, 2 questions for Tori, 1 for you. You'll let her go first. Regular deck pool. Okay. So hello, Tori. Welcome. You got a regular deck pool. Let me know what your question is. Starting off with the Queen of Wands, even though I don't have your question, but that's just kind of what came out. So I'm definitely getting some really good energy. So what is the next career move for you, and how will your finances look in the near future? What is the next career move for you, and how will your finances look in the near future? Okay. To start off, we have the Tower in reverse. We have the High Priestess. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. What is the next career move for you? How will your finances look in the near future? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords. Seven of Swords, and then clarifying the 4 of Wands in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel like you're going to have sort of an aha moment when it comes to your career, if you haven't already, which may be why you're asking these questions. But with the Tower in reverse to start, the Tower in reverse is always to me about like an epiphany, or like a, oh, like, okay, it's like a full circle aha kind of moment. It's a realization. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you know, what I'm really getting in this spread is advice from Spirit. I'm not getting like huge direct answers, but I'm getting a few pathways that I will I'll share with you. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm really getting, and the High Priestess following, you know, listen to your intuition during this time. Do not allow yourself to not listen to your intuition. You strike me as the kind of person with the King of Swords that allows logic and rationale and practicality to overrule your intuition and what your gut is telling you. Because I feel like if it's not in front of you, or if it's not on paper, if it doesn't line up like in the right way, it might be one of those things where it's like it's very hard to trust, which obviously and reasonably so. But I'm getting that you need to push away your logical mind, really trust your intuition. So there might be something that has already revealed itself to you as far as the next career move. And I feel like with that said, you're going to understand like that you are meant for something different. Yeah, I got you, love. I'm doing your reading right now. So maybe rewind a little bit, because I just started it and I'm answering your question now. So we're talking about what the next career move is for you and how your finances will look in the near future. So I think that, like, as I was saying, the biggest theme that I'm getting is advice, and it's saying to listen to your intuition. It's saying to trust yourself. Maybe there's something that you've already kind of been pondering, thinking about starting as far as your career, thinking about moving into another section of your career, or just a completely different one and altogether, and your intuition has been telling you guiding you. Maybe you've been seeing synchronicities and signs and symbols around you, repeating numbers, angel numbers. Every time you look at the clock, it's 11:11. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, and clarifying that we have the Seven of Swords. So I do feel like wherever you're at right now in a career is something that you have to leave, or maybe you already left it, but it was a situation that was kind of inevitable. It was going to fall apart, or you were going to leave, or you were going to have to leave, or you know, there's some sort of situation here where wherever you were working before, whatever you were doing for a career, was not working for you, and it was not benefiting you, especially in the long term, because it wasn't helping fulfill your needs. Maybe it wasn't, you know, allowing you to make enough money to cover yourself and your bills. But there's kind of this energy of like it was going to fall apart from the jump. Like it had to, either you had to have left or you had to get fired, but it had to happen that way. And the universe did it on purpose, not to sabotage you, not to screw you over, not to unalign you so that you were kind of confused about your destiny, but to teach you an important lesson. And I feel like for one of those lessons for you, for sure, is boundaries, and maybe this job crossed those boundaries. What I'm really getting that you're good at is maybe even communication, maybe communication in the spiritual business. Maybe it's YouTubing in the spiritual business. Maybe it has something to do with faith or spirituality in some sort of way, but you have that natural inclination. You unfortunately let your logic overrule it, or maybe it had something to do with this job that was kind of serving as a blockage. But I definitely feel like trust yourself at this time. We have Yang. So Yang is about masculine energy. Masculine energy is about domination. It's about doing, whereas Yin is feminine energy, and feminine energy is about receiving. And we need both to function. We can't neither be one nor the other. But sometimes we get recommendations to be in a receiving energy and a feminine energy, to sit and wait and allow things to come to us. In your case, I'm getting the opposite. No more receiving, no more sitting and waiting and trying to get something to come to you. This is about taking action. This is about doing things. So you've had this epiphany, or you've had your intuition telling you to do something or to go somewhere. It's time to do it. And so you're getting that Yang energy because Spirit really wants you to pop into your masculine energy with the King of Swords. And that's not to say that you are manly or Spirit wants you to be manly. It's to say that Spirit wants you to, you know, kind of take control of your life and what is happening around you in terms of your career. So we have Unfinished Symphony and Treasure Island. And we have Go the Distance, which also fell out. So this is all about taking action. Like we said, go the distance, you know, put the work in that you have to put in, even if it's like self-discovery and you need to figure out what it is that you're going to be doing for a career. I definitely see something involving communication, whether that's online or in person. But this story, this chapter, whatever hump you're going through right now, it's not over. And with Treasure Island, if you do this and take this advice, I definitely see your future being abundant as far as like what your finances are going to look like. I definitely see that your finances will look a lot better and there will be more stability for you. But unfortunately, in this case, we have the Tower in reverse and the Ten of Swords. For you, you have to completely start over, start from scratch before you can move upwards and really find your path. And on that path is where you'll be abundant with this Treasure Island card. But unfortunately, you have to kind of like, you know, take the loss, take the L first before you can move forward. So it's really a transformative moment for you. All right, so let me know what your other question was, but I really hope that one resonated. Hi, Coco. I have one more spot left for tonight. Yes, so if you wanted to take that spot, you can. All that information is in the description box below. And Tori DeVita, let me know what your next question is, and then after that one, we're gonna do Tamara. After Tamara, we're gonna do Libby. After Libby, we're gonna do Heather. Oh, okay. So yours 2 questions. So Tamara, you want an 18 plus. What the fuck really happened last night with him? What does he want to say to you right now? Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so wait, hold on. Just to clarify, Tamara, am I doing Tori 1 more question? Did she get 2 questions or did you get 2 questions? I know you just sent more. Let me know if you wanted me to move on to these 2 questions. Okay, so what the fuck really happened last night with him? We have the Wheel and we have Judgment. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Knave of Swords. Clarifying the 7 of Swords. We have the Star and we have the 6 of Cups, clarifying Judgment. So what happened last night? Okay, so were you guys together last night? Did you guys have a conversation? Or was he out and about and you were wondering, you know, what happened last night? Because I'm getting a couple things coming through, but definitely clarify for me, Tamara. Okay. We have Mending. Okay. Well, if you're asking if he like was out hanging out with other women, other females, I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened. I think like there was a rift in the communication between you two, or there was a fight or something, and it was just because honestly they weren't very good at expressing themselves. I think they had a lot to say, but they just like kind of choked and they didn't. And I think they really wanted to express how they wanted to do better and like go the distance and be better, but they weren't and they couldn't. And for whatever reason, I'm kind of getting the energy that they just like didn't fully say what was on their mind in the right way, and they could have miscommunicated, and that miscommunication could have kind of led to an argument or a fight in some sort of way. Okay, no fight. You're just wondering what happened. I feel like they had a lot to say that was on their chest, but they just weren't doing a good job of communicating. Like, I feel like I don't know, they were really trapped in their mind. The reason I asked if they were out and about is because I got like attraction and the Star, and I was wondering if they had gone out and if they were like just kind of seeing things, and just like, I don't know, just having kind of a difference in their perception of the connection. And maybe they wanted to bring that back to you, and they just didn't do a good job of that. I definitely feel like there's something about you that really does like inspire them and makes them feel really comfortable. But I think that like they just, and these are all things they want to say to you, but for whatever reason, they just were not doing a good job of that. I think they want to make things work with you. Like we kind of spoke about, they really want you to be happy and they would really miss you. I think yesterday they really missed you, or they wanted to be with you. Maybe part of what they wanted to communicate to you was like, I wish I could hang out with you right now, but they didn't want to hit you up in that way or in that angle. And maybe they just came out wrong, or maybe they just like had a lot more on their mind than they were saying, and your intuition was really picking up on that. But I think one thing's for sure is they really want to give to you and give to the connection. They really want you to be their girl. They want you to be happy. They're super attracted to you. Something is going to reveal itself very soon if it feels like there's been some sort of like ending or this need for reconciliation. There's going to be something very soon. But yeah, I think that they were just kind of like stuck in their mind and they weren't really sure what to say. I think they wanted to invite you over. They wanted to hang out with you, but they didn't know how to like say that without coming off weird. But they really missed you, and they were thinking about you a lot and thinking about like being in bed with you. Okay, so what does he want to say to you right now? And then we'll do Tori after. 1 second, Tamara. Okay, so what would they say to you? What would they say to you? Whoa. Okay, we have the King of Cups. We have the Fool, the Queen of Wands. What would they say to you? Like, I feel like a fool is pretty much what they would say to you. They would say they feel like a fool, they feel stupid, they feel like they came off really kind of weird and impulsive and just wrong, and like really what they wanted to do was express themselves in a deep, profound way, but they just couldn't find the words. They're not I just feel like they're not very good at that. And so they could have just been like coming off in a sleazy way instead. And it's like kind of their bad, because really they're just super attracted to you, and I think they just really wanted to like express themselves better. I think that they, I think they just like can't get over the fact that they even have you, or they're even with you, or they even pulled you. However they pulled you, they kind of just believe that you're just, it to them. They think you're super sexy and really beautiful and really stable. They like how career oriented you are, and how you're like really in your hustle. They like your personal style. They like your spirituality. You're kind, you're sensual, all of that. So I think they just get very fazed by that. They get intimidated, and then they kind of clam up. They're not very good at expressing themselves, saying things. I think what they would say to you right now is like, I have really deep feelings for you. I like really love you and care for you, and I feel like a fool for how I came off, and it got the best of me, how like attracted I am to you, and how I find you to be so beautiful and sexy. And I feel like they do. I think they just really wish they could do a better job of articulating that. I think they really want love with you. They really want a relationship, and they really want to make sure you're happy. I think that the biggest theme here is they feel like they're not making you happy, or they're not doing their part in like aiding in your happiness. And they really care for you, and they wish that they could, you know, they want to make more of an effort, and they wish they had that space and that time where you would allow them to. They feel like you guys have a really great relationship, really great chemistry. And I think they're afraid of losing you as of lately. But I think right now, mostly, they're just kind of wanting to give to you and whichever way that they can and express themselves like a little bit better in regards to that. Because I think that they've just been, like we kind of talked about in the last reading, they've been thinking that the only way to give to you was like materially or physically or with action. But now they're trying to be softer and sweeter and make notes of like expressing themselves to you in a different way, in a way that will allow you to open up to them more. So let's do, okay, so no, you didn't get channel messages, but yeah, I mean, I feel like essentially like what they would say to you is just like that they love you and they don't want to lose you. They want you to be happy, in fact, and that they sometimes feel like they can't measure up to you because they truly do put you on a pedestal. But I think they're trying, and I think they would say that they're trying, that they want to make the effort. All right, Tamara, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, and I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move back to your friend, and she is asking, where is her soulmate? So where is her soulmate? Where is her soulmate? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords. Where is her soulmate? We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the King of Wands. I feel like your soulmate is like working, like really in their grind and their hustle. They're like working hard. I feel like this is someone who might own a business, or they might be very like boss-like, a manager. They could be very career-oriented. That could be like a big part of their focus is working. I feel like they are going to manifest into your reality for sure in this incarnation, but not as soon as you'd think, just simply because like I'm getting a larger theme here and a larger message. We have finances and career popping out. It seems like Spirit really wants you to focus on your finances and career, which is really cool because that was the first question you asked, and it's almost like destiny that it happened that way and in that order, that you asked that first, not second. But it seems like Spirit really wants you to look at the larger picture, and that is really focusing in on your own independence and stability and making sure that you're grounded before you are in search of love, or you're in search of your soulmate or someone that you're going to find. There's someone that I do feel like could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have that in their chart. But I feel like the only way that they're going to truly manifest into your life is until you do the groundwork. Because it seems like there are other things that are dependent on you to meeting. I think you guys could meet at a party or while traveling or through friends, but some sort of social event, like out and about. I don't think it's going to be online. And I do think this person could be someone who is, like I said, very career oriented. They're kind of boss-like. They could have their own business and thing going on. I do think they're going to be pretty protective over you initially, even after meeting you. But I do feel like they are going to be very attracted to you, for sure. So we have happy. And I think you are going to be very happy. I think there's a few things. We have chop wood, and chop wood represents like doing chores, doing the work that we don't necessarily want to do. And that's, like I said, the larger themes, the healing and finding your destiny in your career and making sure those things align. And that seems to be what Spirit wants you to focus on before your soulmate comes into your life. And it's like, we don't want to do those things, but they are necessary and cleansing. But at the end of the day, you are going to meet them, and we do kind of have a description of them, and then you're going to be very happy. So I think that's really important as well. All right, thank you so much to Mara and Tori for joining the live. I really appreciate you guys. I really hope that your readings resonated, and I hope to see you lovely ladies again soon. I am going to move on to the next person, which is Liberty. So Liberty, I'm not sure if you got an 18 plus or if you got mediumship, but let me know which one. And if you got mediumship, who do you want me to channel? After Liberty is Heather. After Heather is Moonishable. Okay, so channeled messages from Randy. So because we're just kind of diving into it, and I haven't had you as a client before, give me a little bit of background about you and Randy. Are you guys together? Are you separated? Are you no contact? Like what the situation is, and then I'll be able to channel them. So we're going to do like an extended channeling, which is a mediumship package for you. That's really cool. Okay, so you are separated. Okay, so I'm gonna need a little more information than that. So you're separated. Were you guys ever together, or you know, what was the connection before the separation? We were together in the past and broke up, and now you're separated. Okay, so channeling from Randy. So we have the Four of Cups to start. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse. What would Randy say to you? What would he say to you? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Six of Swords. What would Randy say to you? The Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. What would Randy say to you? Sometimes I would like to go back in time and just kind of change how things went, because I feel like even just upon meeting you, our initial relationship, or you know, attraction towards each other. It was so like genuine, and I felt like we really had a lot of chemistry and compatibility. And now, since, you know, everything, I feel like it's just it's weird between us. Like I feel like there's tension, and I don't know if it would work. And I just remember like if I could go back in the past, it would be to like when we first met, because I remember then it felt like so hopeful. Like the future was hopeful and there was optimism. And now I've seen it and we've been through it, and I don't know, I just, for one, I would love to like talk again and like see you again and reconcile, but I feel like you wouldn't be down for that. I feel like you would reject me. And then two, I think just even logically looking into it, I feel like, you know, this wouldn't work on like many levels. There's just so many things that just don't make sense still and are confusing, and I'm just not looking to be in a relationship. And I'm trying to really focus on myself now and move forward with my path, and just trying to be more stable in terms of like my energy. I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to work on, you know, in my career. I'm trying to work out all these things. And I feel like with us, there's just so much that kind of like went wrong. And the thing is, I do miss you. I do think about you a lot. I do think about you from time to time. The separation, the distance, it just sucks. But the thing is, you know, it's so hard to read you. I never know what you're feeling and thinking. I honestly think, I thought for the longest time you just weren't interested in me. Like you couldn't give a fuck. Like you didn't care. And that made more decisions for me than not, because I felt like I would have came towards you, or I would have approached you by now. I would have hit you up. But I've always felt like you would like reject me, like you had moved on and that you seemed really happy and you seemed really stable, and I really didn't want to like fuck that up or get in the way of that. Like it seemed like you really had your own life and routine going on, and you genuinely were happy and like fulfilled. So why would I try to interrupt that with like some offer, something coming forward? I don't know, and I don't want to compete with that either. I feel like if you're happy, then, you know, I don't want to stand in the way of that. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy to like get over this, and it wasn't easy to walk away from this or like leave this behind, leave this in the past. At this point it is. At this point I don't know like where things could go in the future. We haven't talked in so long, and so much has kind of like popped out, happened. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I feel like we wouldn't have like a lot of stability, but I've always wanted to talk to you. I've always wanted to give back to you and make this work in whatever way that I could. I just feel like you wouldn't want to hear from me, and that's why you haven't. And that's pretty much it. It's just been me stuck in my head and stuck in my own ways. But I'll always be so attracted to you. I'll always feel like, you know, I missed out on something, that you're kind of like the one that got away. You're so sweet and so amazing and so incredible, and that's just something that is irreplaceable. I'll always think that you're beautiful. I'll always have love for you in my heart. I'll always have my eyes set on you. But I want you to be confident, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to move forward in life, and I don't by any means want to stand in the way of that. All right, Libby, so that was your channeled messages from Randy. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for being here and for joining. I hope to hear from you again soon, get like an update about your situation. I'm going to move on to the next person. Thank you so much, Libby. I love you. All right, so moving on to Heather. So I know that you did like a little add-on. You got a regular deck pool, and you got channeled oracle and timeline cards. So your question is, you're trying to get out of a toxic relationship and you're really falling for someone else. Is he also attracted to you, and is he able to wait for me to be single? Okay, so oh, you're good. Ride that wave. Ride that wave. Okay, so Heather, you are trying to get out of a toxic relationship. You're really falling for someone else. You want to know, is he also attracted to you, and is he able to wait for you to be single? Is he also attracted to you, and is he able to wait for you to be single? Is he also attracted to you? We have the Seven of Wands. Yes, absolutely. We have Death. We have the Emperor. Seven of Wands, Death, the Emperor. Yeah, I mean, they're so attracted to you, that's for sure. They're like down to fight for you, to like compete. If someone was to try and like swoop you, they would fight them. They would definitely try to compete for you, for sure. I do feel like this person is a very competitive person. They could be a fire sign. We have a lot of wands here already. We have Aries with Emperor, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have some Scorpio with Death. I do feel like, okay, wherever you're at in the connection right now with them, this new person, not the toxic relationship, but this new person, like, yes, they're very attracted to you. Is he able to wait for you to be single? Oh shit. Okay, well then maybe he would fucking fight someone, the person that you're currently with, because he doesn't like that. He wants that connection to end. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. Let me gather my shit together. Yeah, I definitely feel like he would wait for you to be single for sure. He wants you to be single, and he wants you to end things with this person. He has his eyes set on you, like he has tunnel vision for you right now, and he's definitely imagining you two together and like what that will look like. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're so attracted to you. Are you kidding me? And they want things to end with this person that you're currently with. Maybe they don't know about them, but I feel like they do, because they would definitely fight them for sure. And they're waiting, and they have their mind set on you. They have their eyes set on you. They have this tunnel vision for you. They're definitely not going to give up, and they're willing to wait with the Knight energy, because it's very slow moving. And in this case, it could represent you, in that it might take you a while to come towards them in that way. And in that case, they're aware of it. They're totally fine with it. We have the Fool in the upright. Yeah, the Fool clarifying death. So amidst this ending, this breakup that needs to happen, this transformation, they're hoping that you guys can have a new beginning, that there could be some sort of leap of faith towards a new connection with them, a relationship with them. That's something that they would really look forward to. They feel like you guys have a good time already, or you have a lot of like chemistry and compatibility. They feel like you're a lot of fun, or you could have a good time together. And I think that they really want to get to know you more, and probably like over a date, over drinks, maybe something casual. Maybe they met you through friends, or they met you at a party. I think they definitely want to date you. Like, I don't think that they're going to, this is really sweet. I don't think they're going to just like wait for you to end things and be single and then come at you in like a really kind of unreciprocated way, unrequited way. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They want to come at you in a, you know, a way where it's gentle and slow moving, because they're assuming that it's going to be a lot for you to take in. You're going to be dealing with a lot as it is. And they have a lot of respect for you. I think they definitely want a new beginning with you, but I think they want to just have fun and just go at your own pace and however you want to dictate the relationship. They definitely want things to grow and be more intimate, but I think they want to, you know, court you, take you out on dates first, get you to gain their trust, get to know you more, heart-to-heart conversations, you know, like understand you more, understand you better. And we have chopped wood, so it's like, yeah, they're willing to wait for things that need to happen. Chopped wood is about excuse me. Chopped wood is all about chores. It's about things we don't want to do, and it's like in this case, like you have this relationship that's really difficult to get out of, that's toxic, and you want to end it, and they know that, and they're not gonna like rush you and like expect a shit ton of things from you. It is what it is. But in the meantime, they'd love to get to know you and like build on that foundation, and there will be some positive changes for you as well, so you can definitely look forward to that. Hi Mark, I'm not, but I will do one for you if you want to get a reading, because I adore you. So if you want to get one, you will be the last person on the list, and then we're all booked up. Look at this. I think I am falling in love with you. So we're doing your channeled oracle, Heather, and you were kind of saying that about them, and I think it's mutual, honestly. I think it's really mutual. I think I am falling in love with you. We would make a good couple. I want to marry you. So that they're already seeing you as like marriage material, you know? We would make a good couple. I wish I could buy you a ring. Oh shit. So yeah, they're for real. They really, really like you. Really, really want to be with you. I think it's sexy how ambitious you are. You're an alien. So they're seeing you as someone who's very unique and different and unlike anyone else they've ever met before. Hence why they're already like, okay, can I marry you? I want to lock you down. We have 5 days. So I don't know how you wanted to apply the timeline card, but I just went ahead and pulled it, and we got 5 days. So something is happening in 5 days. I don't know if it's in relation to this person, but yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, Heather. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope that resonated, and I hope to get an update about your situation. I hope everything with your other situation goes smoothly, and I'm sorry that you have found yourself in that. But I am hoping for the best for you. I know how difficult toxic relationships can be to get out of, and it seems simple on the surface to everyone else, but it's different when you're in it. All right, so I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Municipal. And I know that I am pronouncing your name, Municipal, incorrectly, so I apologize, but Coco, which is your screen name. So you got an 18 plus, and you want to know, will me and my friend with benefits turn into a committed relationship, or should I move on? So will you and your friends with benefits turn into a committed relationship, or should you move on? Okay, Mark, I got you. You are after this reading, and then we are all booked up for tonight, you guys. Hold on. Let me take a sip of water first, because my voice is getting scratchy. Will you and your friend with benefits turn into a committed relationship? We have the Knave of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Will your friends with benefit situation turn into a committed relationship? We have the King of Cups, the Knave of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, Mark, I got you. You are after this one. So, I definitely feel there is an attraction here between you two. But I feel like it's strictly sexual. I don't want to say, I don't think you guys will be in a relationship, in a committed relationship in the future. I don't know if this will ever turn romantic. I do see this person as being slightly, you know, if they're in a negative energy, I could see them being slightly manipulative even. Just to kind of get what they want out of the situation. Spirit is saying this is not for you. I feel like, yes, they're very attracted to you. They love to seduce you. They think you're very sexy. They really like your breasts and your body and your booty and your curves. They like that you're kinky and submissive. They like to dominate you. They might like to be kinky with you and that you go along with it, and they're super into that. But I think they're super guarded. I don't think there's someone that's going to express themselves in like a healthy way necessarily. I don't think there's someone that is going to tell you how they feel romantically. I do think that, you know, we got the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Hierophant in reverse, which is to me saying like no relationship. But then I was like, why is the Ace of Pentacles here? So I clarified it and got the Tower in reverse. This is the kind of person that would like kind of like dangle a relationship in your face to continue things with you, but wouldn't actually ever give it to you. So like kind of breadcrumbing you. So I would look out for that. I don't think this person actually has any intention of like falling in love or having deep feelings. I think that they're just kind of like, they just want to get what they want out of the situation. They just want to get their way with you. But I feel like this is someone who is not necessarily going to take care of you or going to like, you know, give you a relationship or a committed one. I do feel like they could be kind of childish, which is why we have children coming out and we have let your friends help you. So I do feel like your friends might have told you this, or they're trying to give you advice about the situation. And I feel like you're going to see something within the connection that's going to give you a realization or an epiphany that you didn't alternatively have. But I think that's going to take some divine timing for that to come through. I mean, one thing's for sure is they're very attracted to you. They think you're super sexy, which is why they're willing to go these great lengths to like dangle something in front of your face and kind of be a fuckboy. It's because they're super into you and they don't want to like give you up or let you go in any kind of way. But I just think that they are just like selfish at the end of the day, and they want what they want. And if this is what you want, they don't have any plans to give that to you. All right, so I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here. That's all I'm seeing for you. I really appreciate you. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Mark. So Mark, you are an 18 plus as well. Let me know what your question is, or maybe you already did, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you got a 18 plus, you got a person on your mind just wondering any chance with her, and if so, any sexual desires they have or would do. Whoa. Okay. Is there any chance with her? We have the Wheel of Fortune to start. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the Ace of Wands. Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, okay, so I feel like, yes, you do have a chance with her, but I feel like it's sexual. I don't think that she's gonna want to be like in a full-on like relationship or even a situationship. I do feel like this could be like a one-night stand kind of thing. I don't think she's looking for a relationship or she's unavailable for whatever reason, but I think that this is someone that you could be with sexually, and I definitely think that they have thought about it, and there might be like this mutual attraction that you guys have sort of being represented as this like magnetism. I'm kind of getting the energy that like it's like a one-night stand. I don't know what happens or like how you met this person or will meet this person, but it's kind of like you guys are going to have like your night together, and it's going to be pretty juicy. I do feel like sparks are going to be flying, and there is going to be a mutual attraction and sexuality in the connection. I think that, you know, I feel like they are going to I feel like they're going to be very good at like pleasuring you and pleasing you. I feel like this is someone who has a lot of energy and stamina. They could be very fit. There's someone that can go like a long time, or they're going to want to go a long time. But for whatever reason, I don't feel like the connection will move on from there. And I don't know why. I mean, I get the Nine of Wands, and I feel like maybe they're going through something, and that's why they just want to hook up with you, or maybe they're super attracted to you, and they've been thinking about hooking up with you. There's sort of this like attraction to your mind and to your intelligence and how you communicate, and they're super interested in you, and they kind of want to take like a leap of faith and like, you know, hook up and see where things go. But for whatever reason, I'm seeing that I don't know if it will like progress further. I feel like they have someone that they're in a long distance relationship with, or maybe they miss someone, or they're trying to get over like a breakup or something. But I don't think that they're like looking for anything serious. But I do think that they've been thinking about engaging in like a conversation with you, or being with you sexually, and imagining like giving you head and like being with you. I think that they, you know, I think you'll have a good time together, and I think it will feel really good. But I think a higher power or spirit or whatever is driving you towards something more serious. And so this is like more of a casual endeavor. And I don't know what that serious thing is, but it does seem like it seems to be a theme in this reading with the Wheel of Fortune, that you are going to be yourself individually embarking on a new beginning, and that new beginning is going to bring in, you know, different manifestations of that, different representations of that, and part of it will be like you'll find this person that you're going to hook up with, or, you know, whatever it is. But I don't think that's the long-term picture. I think something else might be manifesting for you. It could even be that you catch pretty heavy feelings for them, and then you're going to think that they're the one, but for whatever reason they're like unavailable, which is something that you should know up front, I guess, before going into this, because there will be it will be a good time, so it'll definitely get you thinking. But yeah, I that is what I'm seeing for you. I definitely think they're going to be and are super attracted to you. But I don't think that they have like many dirty thoughts. I think this person's pretty practical. I think that they're just going through something currently within their own life. All right, Mark, so I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you for everyone who tuned into the live stream. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself, even if you were just kind of tuning in and watching. I'm going to log off. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you guys again soon.